Hello everybody, my name is Josh and welcome to my next video game LP on my channel. Now that we have completed The Legend of Zelda, it took long enough, but as you can plainly see on the title screen, my next LP is Mega Man. So, let's jump right into it. Alright, now, the first thing about Mega Man that you should know, and basically any Mega Man game, is that it is extremely non-linear. You can choose any stage you want to play first, and the way the game works is that you can pick any stage you want, you can do them in any order you want, and there's some rather interesting things. So usually there is a Robot Master. That's what these guys are, the 6 Robot Masters of Mega Man 1. There is a Robot Master that you can pick to start off with, who is usually quite easy to defeat with the Mega Buster. In this case, you have 3 options: Cutman, Gutsman, or Bombman. I personally like to start with Bombman. Now as we get into this, we're going to see a bit more of a... So, Mega Man is your typical side-scrolling shoot-'em-up platformer, basically. Mega Man is someone we like to call Jump and Shoot Man. And basically he jumps around and he shoots things. And he's very good at it. So we're going to actually defeat all of those right there. And we are going to make our way along here to continue the stage. Now you may have noticed that I have set the filter settings to actually do something really interesting where it doesn't look very blocky. It kind of blends them to look more interesting. Now this right here is a Sniper Joe, and Sniper Joes are a pain in the ass to fight because they constantly jump around, and when you aren't shooting at them, they'll shoot at you. And this is the only stage in Mega Man 1 though where we'll actually see Sniper Joes. We see a lot more Sniper Joes in the next game. You see a little bit of them, I'm pretty sure, in the castle. Don't quote me on it though. Okay, so these enemies that you saw right at the end there, those guys are little things. Don't know what they're actually called, but they're really annoying because you can't actually shoot them with your... You can't actually defeat them with your Mega Buster. So I'm just coming through here. And I'm gonna grab this one up over here, so I'm going to let the Sniper Joe jump up so I can hit him. There we go. Continue hitting him. Jump up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Easy way to defeat that guy. Free extra life right there. And you may need it, as Robot Masters can have some really weird skills. So here we have a Sniper Joe right before the boss door. And thankfully we got rid of him quickly before he was able to do too much damage to us. We can get down here without taking damage. It is possible to get down that without taking any damage at all. But now that we're here, Bombman is our first. Now if you run towards him, he has a really big fear of hitting you, of being near you. He doesn't want to be near you. And there you go. So yeah, Bombman's biggest thing is that he hates being near you, so keep running towards him and he'll keep jumping away. Which means he won't be able to do much damage to you because he's too busy jumping away from you. Alright, so that little thing that we got at the end there is actually Bombman's weapon. And that's the whole gimmick with Mega Man, is that once you defeat a Robot Master, you get their weapon. And their weapon is really effective against another Robot Master. Their weapon is the weakness of another Robot Master. And a lot of the time, especially in the first few Mega Man games, you can kind of figure out what weaknesses are due to common sense. So, in this case, Gutsman is weak to Hyper Bomb, Bombman's weapon. The reason for this is because bombs blow up rocks. That's the best explanation I can give for that. Gutsman's stage is short, but not easy. It can be very annoying to get started, especially this segment right here. This segment can take many lives from you. It's mainly a watching game, and you have to ride it to get across the big gap right here. And there we go. So these guys are really annoying as well. There we go. So yeah, once you get past that bit, you're already halfway through the stage. Yeah, this stage is not very long at all. This is a Pick-up Man. And basically, once they come on screen, you want to slowly inch towards them. The only exception being this one right here, but you can't really do that very well. Like in Sonic 1, invincibility frames will not save you from spike pits. So be careful of that. It can be very dangerous. And I completely messed that one up. There we go. Okay, this is a big eye. They are really annoying. And that one kept doing small jumps towards me. Okay, that wasn't as bad. So, they can do a lot of damage to you. They can actually kill you in 3 hits. And they're really annoying as well. Wow, there's another extra life. That's rather good. Basically, every Mega Man game after this has, every classic Mega Man game at least, has their own big eye afterwards. But none of them are nearly as intimidating as the original, except for maybe the one in Mega Man 2. Anyway, so now that we're here at the boss door, and we now have a weapon that we can use, if you press the pause button, like the actual pause button, start button, you can pick your weapon. And it should be noted that by pressing select, you can actually just pause the game. And so, we're going to select Bombman's weapon, and we'll know that we've got we'll know that we have Bombman's weapon enabled because our color will switch, and we'll get an extra bar to the left of our health bar, which shows how much ammo we have. So, yes, we can use extra weapons, but they all have an ammo count to them. The gimmick with Gutsman is that whenever he hits the ground and you're not in the air, he'll shake the ground with an earthquake. Now, using the Hyper Bomb can be really annoying as it doesn't explode on contact. It actually takes a little bit to explode. Gutsman himself is not too bad to take out. The biggest thing you gotta watch out for is trying not to get stunned by his ground shakes too much, and his rocks are pretty easy to avoid. With that being said, we have gotten Gutsman's weapon, and we head back to the Robot Master select screen, which is where I'm going to end it for this first episode. So we're going to do 2 stages per episode to keep things nice and simple. And that is about it. So next time we're going to be doing our next 2 Robot Masters. So until then, I will see you all next time. Goodbye!